when I got this van, it was covered in stuff, and as you can see, it's left a horrible residue of old wood and glue, and it's not very nice really, is it? But the good news is I'm going to clad it with an internal skin of wool, and it's already insulated. So the plan is battens like this every 400 millimeters, here, here and here. Then the tongue and groove will sit on that and go horizontally. And I think that'll make the space look actually quite big. I think that's the right way of doing it. I'll probably paint it white in the end too. Then that will go up to here. Then the ceiling, the battens will go that way, and then strips of natural timber for the ceiling, because that will look really, really contemporary. This is exciting actually, because this is where I start to actually move forwards. The space is going to get better. So far, I've been making it look worse. So 400 mil, upside down. I might go and check the outside of the ambulance now, just in case. Can't get out there anymore. I've got to decide how I want to attach the tongue and groove. There's a number of ways I can think. The easiest and the quickest is just to put a screw through the tongue and groove into the timber. But obviously you can see the screw head, and I'm a bit picky when it comes to screw heads. So another way of doing it is to get these little panel pins and put them on the face like that. Much more subtle, you can't see that as much, but I'm still not really happy. The final way I can think of doing it is the most fiddly and time consuming, which is generally the method I choose, and that is to put a hidden fixing by putting that same panel pin through the tongue then using the narrow bit of the hammer and a lot of patience to hide those, and then the next piece of timber will cover that completely. And actually, I know I'm going to go for the most complicated version, aren't I? I always do. Hidden panel pins. It's going to take ages, but it'll be worth it. Take the screw out. Multi-tool. Now at this point I'd usually make a statement like it's because I was trying to get it too accurate, but actually I just didn't cut it well enough. Always need a bit of jeopardy. So the odd deliberate mistake. What do we do with the hammer? Now, much as I love these hidden fixings, at both ends I can pop a screw in, because at that end it's hidden because of the corner post of the bed, and here there's going to be a piece of aluminium running up that joint, so I can get a really nice screw fixing in both ends. Hidden fixings in the middle. Lovely. Ooh, it's split a little bit. It's being painted. It's behind aluminium. It's fine. Oh, please fit. Oh no! The last bit is always meant to be the most exciting bit. It's almost always the most fiddly bit. Multi-tool. I've got a confession. When these first came out, I thought, you don't need one of them. We've never used them, traditionally. However, daily now, this is my best friend. A job like that would be impossible without this. Oh, there we are. I've got one wall on the camper van. Momentous occasion. It looks a little bit like a sauna. However, when it's painted a nice grey white, the aluminium strip here. This is my headboard, actually. This is where I'm going to lie in bed. And look out over the beautiful views of probably this workshop, unless I get it running. It's big. It's starting to feel like a camper van. Finally! Now I have a confession. The first time I get some tools out, I always take off those little metal clips because they always catch on things. Right now, I need those little metal clips.
This is the future of heating, so this is infrared. Everything in the room up to 3.5 metres, which were quite handy here, will be nice and warm using the infrared.
So it heats the objects, including us, instead of the air.
And yeah, and then in turn they all warm up and then they release warmth into the air, warming the air. So it's a different way of heating, but modern, clean, it's good.
And it feels absolutely lovely.
It does feel really good.
That is ridiculous.
It's good, isn't it?
How can a piece of cloth get so hot? And we've drilled through it as well. And we've got this insulative material here too, and that's helping to reflect it all back down.
Fantastic.
That's toasty. Because the good thing is, I'm determined to prove that just because you're in a camper van doesn't mean you can't be warm and comfy. I'm going to have all my creature comforts, a full-size double bed. That's going to be lovely, laying in a double bed with that heat coming down onto me. Right, now all the boring stuff is done. All these battens aren't pretty, they're not sanded. That's just a structural integrity bit that goes behind the scenes. Now it's time for the fun bit. Black fabric that allows the air to transfer through here. And should I put black fabric over there? Ooh. Yes, yes I should. Black fabric over everything, which allows the air to flow through here for the air conditioning unit, and it allows a little bit of air to come through the holes between the battens, and you could speak to each other but without seeing into it. Yes, that's a brilliant happy accident. And then the battens all over. I'm going to put them on bare pine, but I suspect I might dye them or wax them or do something to finish them. it's going to be a lot of battens going all the way up here, all the way through and down both sides, but it's going to look epic. But all the hard work is done. This is the easy fun bit. This is just that cheap fabric that you get on the back of your sofa. It's not got to be award-winning. In fact, the thinner, the better. Award-winning fabric, huh? Never even heard that, have you? Luckily, this is only the backing cloth that's covered. Now I know this sounds silly, and I've always joked at saying this project will speed up towards the end, but simple things like having a bit of fabric in it is changing it completely. It's going up. I've made one little spacer that has the word final on it because I made about 20 little spacers before it. And this is my golden nugget. This is the measurement between all of these slats. The joy of any project like this is that as soon as you get good at it, it's the end of the project. I'm just finding my rhythm and I'm nearly done. $9.20, we knew that, we said that, we did that. 9.20s. Now, jobs like this are just luck, aren't they? Where has that fallen? This is the rotating knob for the blind, and I was hoping it might be where the join is. So I could just nibble out of this one, nibble out of that one, but no, right in the middle. The thing is, I know for a fact I can't get all of this off because I had to get the glass cut around. I think this double glazed unit was constructed in one and then put in the van. I'm going to have to, unfortunately, cut an entire slot and try to I know what that means. I think what I'll do is drill a hole and jigsaw down to it. That'll be neater then. It won't split. Here we go. It's gonna slot straight in. Feel it. Please. Oh, here we go. No. I could have just thrown you out, little bracket, but I didn't. I'm trying to be sensitive. Oh, hello. Ah. Oh, hello. Hello. That's made to measure. I confess I've got kind of lucky there, but we'll take it as a win. Oh. Oh. This is 3mm higher and that. So one piece has to do that, that, and we'll get it. We'll get it. I don't know why. I guess it's because that started life slightly higher because of this lip here. I didn't account for that over there. Foolishly. Oh no, it's the other way around. I'm blaming the ambulance. There's no an ambulance. Giddy aunt, it fits like a glove. Yes. Slightly ill-fitting glove. There we go. There we go. Up you pop, little one. Yes. Yes. Yes! Yes! Oh, how do I pull that down? Can't pull it down. Yes! It's in. I am A, worn out, but B, delighted with the effect of this roof. It's been a lot of work and it saved me a bucket load of money. This is acoustic panelling and I don't know how it works, the intricacies. I guess it's because there's more surface area for the sound to be absorbed. Acoustic panelling like this is about 150 quid a sheet and I'd have needed 6 sheets in here and this has cost me £2 a length. But a lot more work, a lot more labour, but I've loved it. Lots of cutting, sanding, measuring, drilling, sweating, but it looks brilliant. Obviously, I'm not going to keep it bare timber. It's going to have a coat of wax or something, and I think that, combined with a whitewashed wall, I think it's going to look brilliant. Until now, I've felt slightly beaten at times. It felt like an old ambulance, but now I think I've turned a corner. It feels like a camper van in the making. I deserve a coffee.